Today is Thursday, January 23rd, and this is the tip off where we tip you off on today's NBA matchups, how to gamble, how to bet. What's on the slate for today, Gabe?
3 games tonight. 3. First up, we've got Washington traveling to Cleveland to take on the Cavs, where the Cavs are favored by 1.5 points. I'm taking Cleveland. Just feels like a schedule loss for the Wizards tonight. They're on the second night of the back-to-back, and it's their third game in 4 nights. Also, they lost last night in overtime to Miami. The Cavs have lost 5 in a row, but they did beat Washington by 13 back in their first meeting this season, November 8th, Cleveland.
Overtime is the operative term here. Our nation's capital is working overtime into the wee hours of the morning. And I'm going to go stand with our nation's capital in this time of distress. Yes, I said capital. Okay?
All right.
Wizards.
Next, we've got the Lakers traveling to Brooklyn to take on the Nets, where the Lakers are favored by 5.5 points. I'm taking the Lakers. They are on the second night of the back-to-back and third game in 4 nights, just like the Wizards. And Anthony Davis is now listed as questionable. But the Nets have lost 4 straight, and they haven't covered the spread once during this recent stretch of games. Lakers.
You can depend on Mr. Whammy in Brooklyn tonight to cover the spread. He'll make sure that the crucial free throws, are not made. He will hex and jinx all the free throw shooters tonight.
Facts. All right, the finale, we've got Dallas traveling to Portland to take on the Trailblazers, where the Mavericks are favored by 4.5 points. I'm taking Dallas. CJ McCollum, again listed as questionable. Hassan Whiteside, a little banged up. He's listed as probable. The Trailblazers have lost 10 of 15 games. And even though the Mavericks just lost Dwight Powell to injury, I think they're going to be able to handle them tonight. Dallas in the finale.
Very few people know that Portland was so named because it was founded by a man from Portland, Maine, and another man from Boston, Massachusetts. And when they decided what to name it, they flipped a coin. In fact, it was a penny, known as the Portland penny. If it came up heads, it'd be Portland. If it came up tails, it'd be Boston. Imagine Boston, Oregon. We'd have the Boston Celtics versus the Boston Trailblazers. Thank goodness the penny came up heads. I'm betting with Portland.
Boston Blazers, though. Would have been pretty nice alliteration.
Boston Celtics has nothing to do with this now. The Blazers will win.
All right. That does it for another episode of The Tip-Off, where one of us is always right. Thanks for tuning in.